Hi there, welcome back to Excel Island. Abatan Sheriffdeen here. In this video, I would love to show you data visualization with Excel Treemaps and Sunburst charts. So in the past, if you would love to visualize hierarchical data, Excel is not very good at doing that. But everything changed in 2016 when Excel introduced the Treemaps and Sunburst charts, which is commonly used to visualize hierarchical data with natural groups and subgroups. So example of data sets you can visualize with the Treemaps and Sunburst charts include revenue by book title, subgenre and genre, number of employees by department and office, population by city, state and region. A couple of pro tips here. Use Treemaps when you are only visualizing one or two hierarchical levels like topic and subtopic, or when relative size are important. And use Sunburst chart to visualize the depth of multiple hierarchical levels. So if you use the Sunburst chart where you have more levels and more subgroups. Another pro tip here, which is very important, is that you make sure your raw data is grouped and sorted before creating this chart. And I'll show you the reason why I'm telling you these pro tips. So without further ado, let's jump to Microsoft Excel and visualize some data sets. But wait, if this is your first time on my channel and you love to be a Microsoft Excel Pro with straight to the point tutorials, please do consider subscribing to my channel and turn on the notification bell to be the first to know when I drop new content. So let's jump to Microsoft Excel. Hi there, welcome back from the short break. So here in Microsoft Excel, I have my datasets here prepped for our Excel Treemaps and Sunburst chart. So this datasets will be used for the Treemap, and this dataset is going to be used for the Sunburst chart. So you notice here I've already grouped my dataset by comedy, drama, horror and sci-fi. I have rating there, title and ticket sales. So we're making use of this genre group to do that. So to visualize the Treemaps, all I have to do is just select my range of data sets, and I come to the inside under this new section, starting hierarchical charts, you see Treemaps and Sunburst charts. So let's go for the Treemap first. I'll just click that. So here it is. So let me just enlarge that to see that. So I'll just delete this chart title. Yeah. So you see we have comedy, drama, horror and sci-fi, and naturally this Treemap group them accordingly. You can see this gray here is showing that horror movie makes most of the ticket sales, but by horror movie, which movie makes the highest ticket sale already? We have Clown Parade, followed by Ezekiel Strike Back, followed by The Cave of 1000 Skulls. So you see it's grouping them naturally. So let me show what I mean by the pro tip that your data set should be grouped already. Let's say this here, this horror movie here now changes to comedy. Let's just change that so you see what I mean by my pro tips. Let's just say this changes to comedy. When I hit enter, you see my visualizer changes immediately. It created a new grouping forward for comedy. So we're having multiple groups for comedy because I've grouped. If I want to do that, I'm supposed to have grouped this comedy under the comedy section. So you have to be very careful here and make sure what your raw data is well grouped. I'll just Ctrl Z to undo that. Or let me just try something else. What if I take my data from this rating section here and I try to visualize that. So it's still the same issue. See, I'll be having multiple dual data sets, multiple ratings, because it is not well grouped. So you have to be very careful here when you're using the Treemap charts. So here you have it. That's how the Treemap works. So let's go to the Sunburst charts. So here, this Sunburst chart is showing an organization data set. So we have offices in Boston, New York, Chicago. We have the departments, marketing, sales, and IT. Then we have supervisor. You see, under supervisor we have manager. Under manager we have employee. So this is like a very deep level, which is a good data set for Sunburst charts. If I'm going to be using a Treemap for this, it won't give me what I want. And you notice the last column here, which is just counts. This is just to show Excel what to visualize. It doesn't really matter, but it has to be there. So it will give a perfect layout for the whole data set. So all I would have to do is just select the whole cell as before. Come to the inside tab. Under the chart section, here we have Sunburst charts. Just inside that, boom, you see, super easy. Let me just delete the chart title and like that, so you can see it very well. That's why it's called a Sunburst chart, because it looks exactly like a sun. Like this one here. So you can see how the data visualization looks. So we have what? New York office. You can see under New York office we have what? We have sales department, we have IT department, then we have supervisor, next, which is Alan and Kate. Then under Alan and Kate you can go to the one to Tina's group, and so on and so forth, which is great way of visualizing what? Deep level hierarchical data. Yes, we have another office here in Chicago. We have the manager, which is this. We have department, marketing, sales. Then we have the manager, which this manager doesn't have any team under them. So you see, these are the kind of charts or data set that is good for what? That is good for hierarchical data. So I just make that small back to. So, and this count is working because it makes it easy for the visualization to be evenly distributed. So you have the spaces or the circle one bigger than the other. So there you have it. If you want to visualize hierarchical data, don't forget to use Treemaps and Sunburst chart. So if this tutorial was helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so you can be the first to know when I drop new content in my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.